back. Say LFCTV with your boy Saint. Yo, we're back. I had to fucking do something in it. I should have named this one therapy because that's what this is going to be. This is going to be therapy sessions inside the place. You know, like that. Oh, mate, had to bring my gang with me. You know, just yeah. Before we get into that, obviously, you know what time it is. Little housekeeping and that. Shout out the man them that have been inside, locked and waiting. Elias, I see you 6 times. I see you, Jay Paulie and that. Listen, you know what time it is, man. Please hit that like button if you're jumping in. Hit that like button if you're catching this on a replay. Do you know what I mean? And subscribe if you haven't, man. The steady road to 1K. We're getting there. So love, big up all you lot for subscribing, and please hit it up if you haven't. My gang, Roms, talk to me. We telling me, brother, what's good,
bro? Obviously, we've had better days. Just exhausted. It was just emotionally draining, bro. I was just saying to Ram and saying to everyone in the background, as soon as I heard, I think our game was still going on. The minute City won the league, I had like a 2-hour nap. I was just so emotionally invested. But other than that, let's just try and think positive. Hashtag number 7 next weekend. I know there's a few. We need to hope a few things go our way, but yeah, man, we have to pick ourselves up and go again. It's disappointing. It's second season by 1 point. But yeah, what can you say, man?
Well, trust me. That's why I also said we were the bridesmaid again, because we're used to being in this flipping position. It's mad. Ram, well, go on. Talk to me, brother. Talk to me. You telling me, man. You telling me.
The agenda was going so well, man. It was going so well. You know, Aston Villa, they'll win 2-0. I gave my boy a phone call and he stepped up with a goal. And then sooner or later, this guy turned up. And I was thinking...
This guy, bro. Said, yo, where Coutinho slapped? I said, yo, we're on
you know what?
That's when I started hoping.
But I always maintained in my head, they get one goal, it's going to be peak.
Dominant.
Because it's going to go in. There's going to be one goal. Then 2 minutes later, it's going to be 2 goals.
Yeah, but bro, 3 in 5.
I knew it was going to happen.
That was outrageous, man.
For some reason, I knew it was going to happen. They could not concede 1 goal. 2-0 was such a dangerous scoreline. We saw it against West Ham. We saw it. I just had a feeling they get a goal, then it's going to be tough. It's going to be peak. And they cannot score again quick. They could not score in the next 2 or 3 minutes. Otherwise, it's going to be even more peak. And
there's 2 things with this, right? And I know you two will agree. I'm not saying this means we would have won it, but it would have added so much more pressure onto City. We weren't ahead at all today. That we didn't go top at all throughout the whole afternoon. And I just feel while City were 2-0 down, if they got information Liverpool are in pole position, it would have had a psychological disadvantage to them. But the fact we didn't go ahead, we didn't go top of the league at all today, I do think that had a big say in the title. I'm not saying that just means they still could have come back, but it would have been much harder. But
I think you're saying there was no psychological edge on them.
Like we never capitalized.
They didn't get desperate. They didn't get desperate.
We should have. Listen, Trudon says we suck at title races, which may be very much the case, but at the same time, I'm like, both times, that we've lost out to a point. It's been techie, and it's not like we've been ahead and we've flopped, or do you know what I mean? We're chasing what is a juggernaut, man. Like,
you want me to make it worse?
We've been in 5 title races. Sorry, Roms. We've been in 5 title races in the Premier League era, and not even 5. We've only been in 4, and we only won 1. We haven't even won any of them.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. The one we won wasn't even a race.
Wasn't even a race. I know you're right.
Look, I go back.
He might be right. He might be right still.
0102. You could give mitigating circumstances. Our manager had a heart attack. You can't change that. 0809. We didn't have the manager ready to deal with the title race against the likes of Fergie.
Yeah.
13-14. We did not have the team to win.
Yeah. Henderson
18,
rock, and then that kills us.
And then 18-19 and 21-22 is we just got beaten by a City team that is just.
Do you want to know what hurts the most? Both the seasons we've been pipped by 1 point. We've lost 3 games in a combined 2 seasons. Do you know how mad that is? And didn't win either.
But Roms, that's been our problem for so long.
Yeah.
Remember back before 18-19, the team that won, that lost the least and lost the title was us, because we lost 2 games and drew 11. That's been our problem.
I've always said in that season there was 4 key draws. It was the West Ham, Everton, United, and Leicester
as well.
Them 4 draws killed us that season.
This season, people will say Brentford, and we should not be allowing teams like Brentford, Brighton.
It was early though. It was early. How early it was, isn't it? Like,
not even that. We didn't beat a top team this season. We didn't beat a top team this season. Everyone in the top home and away, we haven't beaten Tottenham, Chelsea, and City.
Raw. I
beat Tottenham. No, we didn't, because we drew both games.
And the reason why we
lost
the reason why we lost this title to City wasn't because we drew against United or what's it called, Everton. It's because we didn't beat City. Remember, 1920, we beat in City. We beat City. That was the big one.
Yeah.
And then
you know what? Do you know what? Yeah, I didn't want to, because I still believe we could win it. But I said it before the City game. I said, I feel like if we beat City, when we drew to them 2-2, I feel like that will actually put us in pole position. Forget relying on anyone else. That I feel like if we win this game, afterwards you still have that hope. Quad was still possible, but I feel like you actually hit the nail on the head, Ram. You actually have to beat the champs to be the champs. It's just simple as that.
You have to. We always at the time think, oh, it's not a bad point, especially the one at the Etihad, because they were smoking us, and then do you know what I mean? We come back, but really and truly, those are, if you're serious, those are the ones that are do you know what I mean? You can look at all the other draws, but at the same time, draws are killing us, man. Like. Bassett says, feel exhausted. What a day. And me and Ish, bro, go and check that watch along. We started late because me and Roms were doing up madness. Thought it started late.
Well, let's actually tell them, Saint. Me and Saint on the phone at, to be precise, 3:58, thinking it's a 4:30 kickoff. It's only because normally on a Sunday it's 4:30, but I remember last year of the season everyone plays at the same time, but I didn't think it would be early. I flicked over the channel. I said, Saint, the players are walking out, bro. We kick off in 2 minutes. Saint was like, you're joking. I said, we kick off in 2 minutes. I thought it was half-4. Me and him are speaking like the game's like half an hour.
It was techie, bro. Like, we're doing up. As soon as I touch down, as soon as I go live, boom, them man slap a goal. Like, hey, you felt like
literally straight away. Literally straight away.
You don't understand. The sleep that man's gonna get tonight is gonna be outrageous. Gerard taking Coutinho, have let them back in the game. I can't lie. Apparently so, man. I need to sit down and really deep, like, fucking. I don't even want to watch Match of the Day. It's that bad, like that.
I can't, man.
Peak,
I heard the music and switched the channel, bro.
I can't do it, bro. Man might just have to just catch all the fucking.
My dad came home and he saw the TV was on Sky Sports. Straight away changed the channel because he knew I'd get pissed.
Yeah,
that's how it is.
That's a good.
Ollie Watkins as well. Like I went and Twitter. You see everything on Twitter. I saw the 1-on-1 chances. I'm like, bro, you have to put one.
Was it after the Coutinho chance?
Well, he had
it was before.
3 chances, bro.
So it was after Dean scored. He had a 1-on-1. 1-on-1. Look, I can't even speak properly. My head's all over.
I'm telling you, it's an absolute shed. You know what it is as well? Like, I was going back and forth with one guy, like one content creator. I'm not even going to shout him up, and he was like, "Oh, Ollie Watkins would be a great acquisition." I said, "Nah, long, yeah,
no way."
At the time, I said, "No way."
People have a go at. Nah, people have a go at freaking Gerrard for not having a good, like, what's it called? Good record with Villa. he is the reason why they're not doing well, because the amount of chances that he missed. The reason why they don't have a good win record at Villa. Literally, like it's you can lead a horse to water, but you can't force to feed it, man. You can't.
No, but come on,
and
man.
this guy,
like, that's outrageous, though. This Ram, like,
oh yeah, and by the way, yeah, where the hell was this performance by Wolves against City?
Why do these teams just feel they can just turn up against us, but then just open their City that?
Bro, why do they bend over? Why do teams bend over backwards for City? I swear to God, man.
Bro, it's a joke thing, bro. It's a joke thing. I'm telling you, it's an absolute joke thing. Everyone that's in here, we've got 24 man that's in here. Please, like, we must get 20 likes in it. Come on, please, slap the like button, man. Bro, the way these man were so resolute, yeah, it was outrageous. Me and Ish were just looking like, raw, like, what's going on? I said to Ish, this was like, I don't even know if maybe second half has started. I said, Ish, if it gets to about 75 minutes and we start on breaking these man down, it's going to be a bit techie, you know? Boom. Coming all 81st, I'm saying, what's going on? But I did say to you, if we open them up, we'll end the game 3-1.
He did.
It's
Shout out to yourself, Saint, because you predicted a 3-1 as well.
It's disheartening to get 90 minutes and still come up short. It hurts. And this one hurts because we were so close. We ended up doing what we had to do. It's just like, no, we just got to win our game. We just got to win our game. And then...
I don't want to be negative, bro, but I think this was our best chance to win the quad.
Yeah.
100%. 100%.
Going to win. Like,
but you know what I liked about it? It's because we weren't going into it thinking we were going to win the quad. You know, the one state, it was like...
now we know it's kind of possible,
like,
isn't it?
Yeah, now we were like, oh, we could do this thing. Like, it's like crazy.
We had it was, I think this is probably the greatest chance any team would have, because we're fighting for a title. And we're not actually, like, how do you say it? Running away with the league. We're actually fighting for a title with another team. And we're going into different competitions and finals and winning them. I feel as though if someone ends up doing a quad, they have to fight on all fronts to the very last day. And I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon. I really don't. Yes. Unless we have an amazing summer where we just buy some brilliant starlets and then everyone stays fit for every single game. I don't think it's going to happen again, man. I really don't.
Well, shout out until that does. Shout out the 6 or 7 minutes that we had every footballing fan, on their knees. Like, literally, it went from, get the fuck out of here, you man will never win the quad, you man are smoking rocks, dickhead thing, shut up, to, raw, these man might do it, to, every man was on their knees, like, oh my God.
I had rival fans calling me during the game, and I'm telling, I rejected the call. I said, it's not done. I've watched football too long. I knew it was not done yet, but I did start to hope. When I saw 2-0, 1-0, you're thinking it's 1-0. When I saw 2, I thought,
1-0, we never really, like, we were like, yeah, come on, boom, boom, boom. We never really got in. 2-0 when Coutinho slapped. I said, end the time, and then I'm seeing it. I'm like,
Ish. I was just saying to Ram and Saint. Sorry, Ram. I was saying to Ram and Saint before you jumped in. I feel if we had went ahead when City were down, it would have given City would have got psychologically messed up, bro. Like, if that went through transfer to their ground, they would have been like shit. And I actually I'm gonna say
Ant was there, you know. Oh, big up Ant. Absolutely got it. Big up
yourself. That's what Ant was saying last stream.
I see someone send a rumor around. That's mad. That's mad.
I just subscribe to the channel as well.
I'm saying it with chess now. Actually, I just said 10 minutes ago. So I do feel if we went up when City was down, this conversation will be 100%. Different. We'll be smiling. I actually believe that now because I just feel like it would have messed them up. That
we never took the psychological edge over them.
We didn't capitalize, bro. Like deep it, we weren't top at all this afternoon. That sounds mad. City were 2-0 down and we didn't go top at all. Like,
this one does hurt, man. It hurts.
I think if Van Dijk starts, you know, obviously I don't think we can see that first goal. I think we probably got in the game. Yeah. I think that changes everything. And I don't blame Ibu. This is not me putting it all on Ibu. It was on Van Dijk. It was on the left hand side. It was on Van Dijk's normal side as well. Van Dijk eats that up like baby food. Then he just keeps it moving. Then he just sprays one out wide, kind of thing. And I honestly believe, word to what you were saying, Ron, I think if we went ahead today, if we took the early lead, and then City went 2-0 down. I think we win the league today.
I think we win the facts.
I think we win the league. And I just
think
want to
if
say,
that Mane goal wasn't offside.
Yes, that is because you were down at that.
It would have been.
Just after I'm pretty sure that's just after City scored the second as well.
Or is it that just?
No, it was 2-1
just after Villa. Just after Villa scored their second. Because I remember me and saying, we're like, rah. Like City, at this point we were like, City are losing. We just need to do our thing because it was 1-1. I was like, we just need to make sure we get another one. And then obviously it was offside in it, but over the course of the season, I got to be real.
By the way, I need a shout. Thiago today was
outrageous. We're gonna get into player ratings and that. Yeah, we're gonna get. He was taking the piss, bro.
Even your player of the season, all of our player of the season, but you nailed it on earlier round. Even him, if it weren't for him, Wolves could be like 2-3-0 up.
Bro, I'm telling you,
I spotted that from day
Neto was causing us problems. Like, I was shook whenever they went on the break. I was
watching Neto. You know, what do you man think about Neto in the summer?
I said to see it
because I'm with Callum. Shout out Callum.
It's the injuries. It's the injuries.
I'm still worried because people forget he still went off. He went off because of that injury.
That's what I was going to say. The injuries.
It was a knee injury. He was holding his knee.
Was it a knee ago? That was Brock before.
Yeah.
He broke his kneecap or something. That was a mad injury. But
not for me.
Players that play well against us, we normally snap them up.
We know this like
that. The minute me and them went and done a thing.
And that one should be light work in terms of the recruitment with like all Jota and them. Like,
and with the injury record, we can pattern a little like, it'll be a shock one when it's like 26 million. You're like, right, he's worth more than that.
Yeah, but the injury, that would take it down. Big up Trudon that said, listen, like, and shout out, I'm gonna do the Premier League review, and we're gonna have some harsh conversations in it. We're gonna talk about it, but yeah, I mean, 8 draws and didn't beat no top 4 do you know what I mean, rivals. We're gonna have to have some harsh chats, but at the same time we were competing for literally the quad on the last day, like until the last 12 minutes or something, like, you know, them ones there. So it's swings and roundabouts, man. Let me get through some of these and we have to get into play ratings because there's some man that we gotta talk about. Imagine if you bought a midfielder in the summer, bro. Imagine if Diaz came in earlier than Jan. Like, oh my god.
I think a midfielder would have been a lot more, man. That midfielder, we remember because against Tottenham, we did not have a single midfielder.
Tyler Morton, Milner, Keita. That was our midfield.
And Keita was half injured at the time as well, man.
Like, hey, listen, I'm gonna get into it, yeah. I'm gonna get into it right now, in it, yeah. Like, because I'm seeing everyone saying, you know, 6 times Thiago injuries peak.
I thought when I saw him go straight,
yeah. Listen, right? I know you, man. Like, listen, I don't claim to know everything, and I don't. I'm just, do you know what I mean? An up and coming football.
Big yourself, not saying. I know what you're gonna say. Big yourself,
shit, bro. Talk your shit.
I love Liverpool, innit? I love my team, and I watch them, and I see them, with the eyes, and I look, and I'm like, yo. And I'm on fucking. I've got a channel now, so I can't chat shit. It's not even one of them ones where man can say, "Oh yeah, remember when I said it?" Like,
there's receipts. There's receipts. Easy to find as well.
Trust me, there's receipts on Twitter when man's talking to the corner, man. Them shout out, father, and that putting up receipts for man. But bro, I said on the preview, yeah, bro. I said on the preview for the Villa game. I said, bro, I don't want to see Fabinho in there, innit? Because he's looking leggy. Like, he's looking like he could do with a rest. And if we've got this squad that we say we have, like, Henderson should be for Villa should be fine. Like, Klopp, you're gonna have to come out of your comfort zone a little bit and start actually using this squad. Cool, he didn't. Fabinho Brock now. Cool.
Not only was he Brock, he was dropping a stinker.
Before that.
I don't want to injure anyone, but when he pulled up, I was like, just get this brother off the pitch.
To take him off, to then do what you should have done in the beginning, I have to call that out. Like, I have to call that out, innit? Like, it's outrageous. Cool. I've been bare previews. Me, Ish, and Roms have done. I've been saying Thiago is a necessity. Like, for this, I can't think of a more influential player for this final than Thiago. Please, like, wrap him up for this game. Roms, Was Thiago anywhere near our midfield, big man? Like, nowhere near. We were doing up Hendo, KR, Joe. Like, we were trying to do up anything but, like, I hear anything because...
And I remember the chat were like, Tosh, you two are mad. It's our last game of the season. We have to go strong. And then we kind of have to say...
Big up Jamie Phillips. I love
in
Jamie
our hand.
Like, he's my guy.
I was going to say, I didn't want to out, man, but that's what I was thinking.
No, like, come on. Like, he's my guy. He knows I don't meet you. Big up Jamie Phillips. Yeah. Make sure you're going to subscribe to my guy in it. But Jamie's going, yo, we need to go strong every single game. I'm like, big man. Relax. Like, and he weren't the only one.
Let me just say something quickly, though. Yeah. I do agree with you, yeah. I don't know if I would have played Thiago either, but you can't deny it. This season, especially in the business end, it looks like he can't really win when Thiago's not in the team. Like when he plays, or I should say this, when he plays, we're like a banker to win it. Everything's just nice, it's smooth. Man will not even start the game or come on, boom, change the game in an instance. So from Klopp's point of view, he had to give us every chance to win this league, innit? He had to give us every chance to win this league. So if I'm Klopp, I'm probably playing Thiago as well, if I'm being real. Because I'm thinking, if I play this guy, start him, boom. If we get 2-3 up, 60, 70 minutes, I'll take him off. But if I want to try and win this, I got to start him. Went and go down. If it wasn't for Thiago's bit of brilliance, we're not getting that goal. And we might be sitting here thinking, shit, we drew the game. We didn't even do what we needed to do. So I can see why he played Thiago, but I think we need to be more looking like...
At the same time, yeah, and I hear what you're saying, yeah, but...
Just quickly. I just need to look at why he's actually like made a glass though, innit? Because this is like his 5th injury this season. We can't have a guy who is just like sort of mollycoddling and you're just thinking, no, we can't play him here. I want a midfielder like, you know, dare I say like a genie where I'm just like, I can just play you. I don't have to worry about you all the time.
I was gonna say, I was so just upset at the time. I didn't even delve into the details. What is the injury?
It's a hamstring.
He's definitely not.
He's definitely not going to be.
Hamstring at least 2 weeks minimum.
Remember. I'm sorry, Sam. Remember Madrid away last season, and everyone was crying out for Thiago to play, and he didn't. And that midfield got overrun. I've never seen our midfield look so pathetic.
So
I can't lie. I've gone from 100% winning that final to.
It's 50-50 now. In my eyes,
I feel like that's why today feels worse than it is. Yeah, this is why today, as much
will come back.
As much as losing the Premier League was, to lose Thiago as well just makes today just feel like it's got a cloud over it, like it's like raw. But I wanna go back to Ish's points because that's what we're here for, innit? We're here to, do you know what I mean, have some football discussion and calm as you like. Hey guys, big up you all. As much as we're all disappointed, we've still had a great season and still going on to win the Champions League. Done, no, and we still smacked the scum 9-0 over 2 games. You know this.
Can't lie, you know. I'm not trying to laugh too much, but something made me laugh on Twitter. It's only because they caught him in the frame. Salah actually thought he won us the league.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Say that again.
I was laughing.
So what was that? I missed that. I was reading the comments. Say that again.
Salah
Salah. Oh,
yeah.
Don't do that. That's hurting me.
Sorry, I have to laugh.
With the most media score as well. I was like, what?
You see them make Mama get a photo after
not
the game.
Celebrate, like.
You see them make photos after the game with the trophies. With the 2 trophies.
Yeah.
Bruv, he looked like he wanted to smile. I can't even lie. He man's like, I got top goal, top assist. Like, I'm kind of feeling myself right now. But it's peak, man.
As if Coutinho scored as well, it was a dreamland. We were in dreamland until Stevie took him off, and he's their best player, their biggest threat, probably for link-up play and goal threats as well, and always next year. Now, it is going back to the Thiago thing, yeah? Ish. I'm not trying to hear, like, we're challenging on 4 fronts, yeah? We're doing... Like, we're looking to clock football. We're looking to be the best, like, team in the world. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, do outrageous things. But we can't beat Wolves without Thiago. Like, I don't, like, this is what I'm not trying to hear that. Like, we have the best manager in the fucking world in my eyes. Like, brother, you have to be able to, and also to counteract your other point, which you're very right. And I too want a player like that. And I want us to get a player because I don't think we've got a replacement for a genie-like player. But he was never that. Like, we knew.
When I say genie-like player, I mean, I want Thiago as himself, but with Genie's like robust.
But he was never that. Yeah, but you're trying to make up. You're trying to do up. Like,
I know what you're
saying.
He came with the injuries.
Like,
he came with the injuries.
So like we knew what he was. We know. So this is why I'm more pissed, because I'm like, why are you not managing him better when you know that he's the linchpin of how we're playing?
He's so good.
And you know
he's so good.
I know.
That's like me saying. That's like me saying you've got like the nicest food in the world, the nicest food, but you can only have one bite every time you get a plate, and you got to put it away.
Bro, you know, yeah. Rom's giving, hey brother, yeah. Man's got the cheat code, yeah. It's RR1X12. I'm like, say nothing. Brother, you got a house full of fucking nursery kids, yeah, and you're having to use up cheat codes to beat all of them. That don't make no sense. Then when you're getting up to the big boys,
I hear you.
The key's not working. That don't make no sense. Now the fucking
Thiago is the key, bro. Thiago is the key. When he's playing, he's guaranteed wins. Have we lost a minute in our team this season?
I'm playing my mum. And I'm doing a cheat code. Bro.
You know one thing I'll counter, yeah? Because you just said this and you're spot on. You said, when Thiago's not in the team, we find it hard to win. But we still do win. The Southampton game, the Villa game, like, it takes
Wolves
time.
are playing better. I'm going to be real. Wolves are more, out of the three you just mentioned, they were the biggest threat.
Yeah.
I thought that every time Neves was spraying out to Neto, then when Neto went off,
I would say
looking dangerous.
I would say them and Villa were on part. Villa were causing us problems. They were probably about the same, bro. Villa
again, Thiago weren't playing. Thiago didn't start that game, did he?
No. Came
on, and I swear we scored straight afterwards.
Yeah, and we settled it. It's a hard one. He
scored straight after. It's mad.
Like, I hear what you're saying, because he was so fucking saucy when he was on, and he was ridiculous. And that, like, I was eulogizing. I was literally salivating. Watch along. I was like,
I'm being real, yeah. There's been times this season where I've nearly cried for watching him play. Like, that's how good he is. Like, he's just, I've never seen a player like this play for my club. It's mad.
I was just about to say this, yeah. I want to chuck something out there, and it's not absurd. I think it's been mentioned on the channel a couple of streams ago, but he probably is our most techie midfielder we've seen at our club. Yeah. I'm trying to think of one.
He is, isn't it?
With the flair and everything, he's our best. He's probably the most technical.
Without a doubt, bro. Without a fucking doubt, brother. Oh, mate, he makes me want to grab Kleenex tissues, bro. And I'm just looking at little things like that. You know when he just walks up to the ball and just flicks it up?
He plays his own game, bro.
That little leg movement.
Yeah, he jumps.
He's different, bro.
He jumps up and he turns.
There was one thing, yeah. And I know you've seen it. When he just comes, like the ball's just there, like starts doing some next thing, sees Luis Diaz, like, oh, my sauce level, bang, hits it. I'm like, yo, this is just crazy. Like this, and bro, and you just, brother, come on. As soon as he scored that goal, take him off, just manage him better, bro. Because
if you've got a player that good, I'm telling you now, you'd want to play him all the time. Like, I can hear it. I can hear both sides.
You know what it is, yeah? I hear it when you're Ollie. I hear it when you're not. But we've got Klopp, bro. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to use it. Like, you can figure out how to win against Wolves. You did it against Southampton, and we all utilize it. Like, yo, that's sick. Like, we needed you to be a better manager at that time and not use the cheat code, bro. Because
we need to figure out a way to come up against the five at the back. Because if you look at it, that's Spurs, Chelsea, Wolves this season. He'll just call us mad problems where we're looking like, all right, today we got the dub in the end of it. But bro, the way them man were catching us on the break with just because they normally teams that play five at the back, they'll normally keep 2 or 3 up top in it because they can afford to. But one ball just just cutting through us. And yeah, we can say Van Dijk weren't playing, but there's been times when this season when Van Dijk's been on the pitch. I'm pretty sure Brentford as well, when we got the 3-3.
Oh my God, that Brentford game.
Brother, it's like every time, that's like our kryptonite. I don't know what it is. I think the fullbacks just get marked out of the game as well. It's just it's long, bro.
You know what it was as well? The game was quite emotional though as well. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like
today's one is like a basketball thing, innit? I can't even say that
like, there's a lot of emotions in it and that, so it's a bit mad. But we'll say quickly before you say what you're gonna say, don't lose it. Imran, if we don't beat Real, it's a huge failure because we never take domestic cup seriously. We can't be hypocrites. In all honesty, yeah, I hear what you're saying, Imran, but like we didn't. This is if we're not City in it, we're not someone who had a bag of domestic trophies. Like us getting the domestic double is history in itself. This is something
in context. I think it's
in context. Exactly, you got to see everything in context. And don't get it wrong, a man's not making up like excuses. If I want a Champions League in it, but like failure, disappointment, yeah, I'd hear it, but you got to look at things in context in it, because on one side, a branch that they used to be over our head was, oh, but you don't have no domestic cups, like you can't win it. You know, them ones there. Now that isn't something that they can do in it, so it is what it is. Rose, what were you gonna say, my guy?
I was gonna say, let's be real. Another thing we need in our team is a consistent goal scoring midfielder, because since Coutinho, I don't know if we've had one. And big up Trent, because Trent did try it with his long range effort. But you know, when we get into that central kind of area, just outside the 6-yard box, we just need someone. We've missed the player of this ilk since Stevie G Coutinho that scores consistently from in and around the box. Just because against low blocks, when we're struggling, when we're putting it out wide,
so you just need someone to just bang it 20 yards.
Bang it, yeah. And a certain number of
here I say
here and there. He wasn't consistent.
Quickly, before we go on, bro, I think we got 1 like in this, bro, and we got 30 man in the building. Come on.
What?
Come on, you man. Like, that's outrageous. That's outrageous.
I know you're feeling down tonight, but
I know there's therapy in it, like, but come on, like, we're out here making work for you, man. Like, just slap a like real quick, come straight back in the chat. It's nothing long in it. Yeah, sorry, go on.
On Rom's point, just quickly, I only thought of this the other day, innit? I just obviously I'd done a post to him a couple of days ago. Would you man hear Maddison in the summer for like 40 M's?
You saying 40 M's, but they're trying to do 60.
Exactly.
60
he's got 1 less year on his contract. Them man are all like, they're going through like a little transition thing, I reckon. If we could I know we're good negotiators as well normally. Like say like 40, 50 M's in it. Would you man hear that for Maddison? Because I think he would give us something different, and he will shoot as well. He's a guy who can just 25 yards out, just bang on top end.
If it's 30 M's, I'll take it, honestly.
I'd rather take Tillemans.
No,
I don't know.
No, you don't have the legs. You don't have the legs.
What you think Maddison does?
Man's all blowing after like 30
What you think Maddison does? Is even talking legs? Is that what
he's
you're
got
talking
more?
Madison has the goal scoring gene. That's why I'll take Madison.
I'm not really sold on man.
So take that Ox place, basically. Take that.
Yeah, and don't forget
to come on and grab me a goal.
Set piece to it as well.
Yeah, I hear that.
I'll be real. Trent next season, he even needs competition in his free kicks, so he needs to pattern up because
right.
West Ham
goal this year. It's not the one. The fact that people are trying to take the piss out of us for not winning the quadruple madness.
Sorry to cut you lot. But big up Ram as well. The reason why I'm only taking Maddison for 30 M's as well, he's injury prone. So you got to be careful. You got to be careful.
He does.
No more than 30 M's. And then realistically, he's coming into his prime. He's English tax as well. They're not going to sell him for probably anything.
It's going to be a
minimum.
50,
it's going to be 60.
I'm saying 60 minimum.
Unless Curtis does a madness and ends up being a long range specialist, then
or we do a swap.
That's what I was gonna say. But I don't really want to see Curtis going permanently. Not yet anyway.
That's a mad one.
Yeah.
That made you think, don't it? Look at it.
It's no.
Hey, drop me out, man. Drop me out. You better have the top reds. You have the top reds in my mentions and that, man. No.
Top reds will be killing, man, bro. That Trent Elliott Salah triangle was cut short too early. I can hear it. I just feel
that
like
was moving mad. Beginning of the season, that was looking great.
Beginning of the season, but then I just felt like when he come back, there was a couple of games I was a bit like, you know what? I don't think Elliott's quite right. If I'm honest with you, bro, tell them again, John Moore, bro. So fucking proud of our team. Who was the person that was Jay Prawley talking about man that are like, bro, at the end of the day, you're not a rival fan if you're not doing that. That's what you're supposed to be doing.
Let them cry, man.
Let them do what they're supposed to be doing. They're doing their job, you know, them ones there. But you, man, can't be getting all sensitive.
Bro, like no one can chat to us but City. Like Chelsea can't chat because they talk about two trophies that were irrelevant.
Bro. Like these man.
You saw me tweet, unless it's and even that big up that says Daps ain't really even like that. He probably won't. if you come for him, he'll come for you. But unless it's Daps or Jan or whatever City other fan you can pluck out of thin air, don't be arguing with anyone else, bro, because they can't chat to us. You can't.
That's it. Big up Noah, though. Big up yourself, man.
Big up. These are Arsenal fans, isn't it?
Oh, Arsenal dogs.
Yeah, big up Noah there.
I'm talking about
Noah, you should be happy, man. You ain't gonna get no buying slappings this next season. You should be happy, bro. Be happy.
Them ones. Oh, now it's gone. Now it's gone. Imagine I had because on Twitter, just them one were calling the what's it called Europa League anthem for time. That's all I had in my flipping head. Now I can't even think of it. Like, that's it.
That tune is not as well, bro. You see when Frankfurt won the Europa League and they were playing it afterwards, I was like, this tune is dead. Let this not be my team. Let this not be my team for a long time, man.
Even when we were in it, it was a different theme tune, and the theme tune was better than the one now.
Trust me.
They changed it.
And being there must have been absolutely scenes. And you're right. The dummy from Thiago was unfair. It was rude. It was almost above. It wasn't even right, bro. Like there was just too much that he was doing. It was just sourcing.
Big up Sadio for the finish as well, though. That was a cool
Trust
finish.
me, bro. Trust me. I'm telling you. Saint, your channel reminds me of a live bird upon my chest. Hey, come on, G.
Big up yourself.
Big up your damn self, man.
Come on, man. Right. Let's get into the player ratings, man. Big up the comments because you lot are going crazy and I'm trying to keep up with them, but they are just flying in it. So big up your damn self in it. You're right, man, bro. I said I really thought you saved the day, bro. Like, because I was thinking that goal was meaty. Why are you going so extra? Like,
I didn't laugh during the game. It's just after when I'm seeing people because I didn't clock it at the time that he actually thought he scored the league-winning goal. But after when you see the emotion in his face, I had to stop. That's the only time I've laughed in his last 4 or 5 hours. I'm not gonna lie.
Shout out with the surfer, man.
Big up with the surfer.
Chelsea dog. That was in the league. You get me? That video ran through in the supporters for the City game was 3-3. Yeah, man. All right. Listen,
that's actually bad, man. Nah, I'm sorry. That's
bad, man.
Whoever started that, you're a dickhead. You're a dickhead.
It's bad, but look at these guys. These Chelsea Arsenal friends. No trophy friends.
Nah, man. Apparently they're celebrating a trophy that they're champions of the world, but 2 years ago it was irrelevant for us, man.
Exactly.
We couldn't celebrate it.
You tell them.
We had a Premier League with that. We got a Prem with that Club World Cup and Super Cup. Then these men are crying about that they won the Super Cup and Club World Cup. Man, shut your face, bro. Shut up, bro.
This is why when people said we had the best squad, they jumped the gun, man. Well, we only had the best squad since January. Let's be honest. And
I'm not letting this cloud my judgment. I still think when everyone's fit, we still have the best squad.
Yeah,
I think people saying 5 or 6 players needed. No, we need about 3 or 4.
Exactly.
It was Lewis up in here as well. Yeah, Christensen cost you the title, you know.
Christensen cost you the FA Cup, bro.
That's what I was gonna say. Christensen cost you so much, bro. Let's not do this. Bro.
Yeah, Lewis, when was the last time you won the title, my G?
Oh, come on, bro.
When was the last time you won the title?
And Lewis, answer my Insta as well, bro. I'm trying to get this Premier League.
And Lewis, one more thing. Are you upset that Uncle Moo couldn't do what my manager did, was win every single trophy that is possible in England? I know you're a little bit salty about that, bro.
Hey, Tommy Tactics and that, yeah. Tommy Tactics and that. We are one dynamic midfielder short. You can't count Min or Oxen's midfield depth. That's true. That's very true.
I actually think we need 2 midfielders, you know.
I agree. And on that note,
I think a DM and an 8.
We need both.
That's what I'm saying. We need both a DM and an 8.
Ram, do you want to hit us with the sad news? Apparently, that you hit us with what's it called in
I know what you're gonna say as well.
Yeah. Apparently, sure many. Some people in the comments are saying different, but apparently, sure many's wanting to go to Real Madrid.
But from my understanding, Ram, he's given both clubs a verbal agreement.
Yeah.
But this is, I hate to say it, this is how you know. As much, I still think we're the better team, but this is how you know Real Madrid are still the pinnacle of football.
Yeah.
Because when it's all said and done, players will still want to play for that. It's Real Madrid, you know what I mean? We're Liverpool, but You know how it goes, man.
Let me check on Twitter because people are saying go check Twitter again because it's
thing is as well. He's got Benzema there. He's got his bro Camavinga there as well, and it's just it's Real Madrid as well. Like, I can kind of see why you want to go there, but
then here, Mane, KR, French speaking, there's a nice little click through.
Benz is like big bro though, isn't it? You can tell that Benzema. I would want to go kick ball with Benzema for like a couple of years. I can't lie to you. But
side, what's it called? We'll answer this in a bit, innit? What's it called? I'm gonna start this. We'll come back to that still. Boy, Marshall, question for the panel: could we beat Madrid without Thiago? Can't see it. It's gonna be difficult without him, but I think we can.
You can. It just makes it 10 times harder.
Yeah, like 10 times.
In a more unorthodox way.
Set pieces are gonna have to be our biggest ally. I swear to God. Verge and Ibu has to do a madness on set pieces. I swear.
Are you not starting Ibu? I'm not too sure after today.
After today's performance, I don't want to be reactionary, but
Ishmael,
you do one of them against Benz. It's mad.
One thing I would say though. The times where we were playing the offside trap, Matip was the one that were playing not Ibu.
I was actually going to say my next point was Matip wasn't that much better, but the mistake for that goal that's almost unforgivable, man. Like that's number one as a defender.
You know what that reminded me of? Lovren 17-18 against Spurs away at Wembley. You know when he just launched himself.
Yeah,
he got hooked.
Bro, I literally saw Lovren in that moment.
It's funny you say this.
He was calling him Lovren the other day. He was calling him baby Lovren the
other day. Who was it?
I think I said that. I said that. But not sure what your thoughts are on this, but I feel that
I think it was Demo. You know? I think it was actually
angry. Look what happened when we missed out on the league by a point last time. I did say this. Like we all know what happened when we missed out on a point last time. We went on an absolute madness. So yeah, big up yourself.
You know what it is? As mad as this is unrealistic. Next season, we're actually gonna have to treat every 38 game league game as a cup final. We actually are, and it's hard. It's unrealistic because you're gonna have other competition. But this is the stand. I think soon you're gonna have to have 100 points just to win this league. That's the standards us and City are setting. But we need to take every game seriously now, like because. It's annoying twice to lose by a point twice now. Like, and you know. So last point is so. I know you three will agree. Pep's doing the passive aggressive thing because he's giving us praise, but he's also just mocking us. Is that this is why I thank Liverpool so much. They make us so much better. And it's like you're praising us.
Go win the CL, man. That's all I got.
Exactly. It's very condescending. Like it's kind of patronizing. Like you're bigging us up, but you're also saying we're the reason why you're. Nah, man, allow it. We need to actually. We need to beat them in a tower.
We mentioned them. We don't really mention them like that.
Exactly.
No, big up Vator Games. Go and check him out. But it says no violence today. We will tomorrow. Respect to the man. Then we link up soon on the show. Man City. Content creator. Listen, it is what it is, man. Like they were the better team domestically. They are the better. Do you know what pisses me off? Because now this era is gonna go down as the Pep era. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Especially
that's the thing, man.
It is. It's people don't look at nuance and don't look at like
unless we have to do a back to back, bro. We have to do back to back now, innit? We've got to do back to back.
And even that, they've done it. Like that.
They've done it twice.
With two CLs, then we're comfy in it.
Yeah. That's
3 titles and 2 Champions Leagues. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. What I'm not good with
3 titles and 3 Champions Leagues.
Yeah. But we need to win this Champions League. But I was gonna say just quickly, if we win this Champions League, next season, I'm saying fuck it off. Like if we get to quarters,
I'm with you.
I want the league next season more than anything. Like. I don't even care if it's not a title race thing and we just go and blitz it again like 1920. We need to win the league.
And a domestic trophy as well.
Yeah. And now we've seen we've shown now that we can do both in it. Before I was just like, just get me my league and whatever else.
I don't give a fuck. I hear what you're saying, man, but I want the league in it.
Nah, but even then, 2019-20, I'm still not counting that because we should have Carabao, the people that did the Carabao Cup did us so.
That's the thing that's annoying about this season. We got a nice cup draw. We don't normally get that. Yeah. This was our best chance in a way to win the quad, but
bruv, 2019-20, I think we should have been in that final. Remember
because
when we played
the way they
Club World Cup?
relocated, with all of our young players, the way they relocated for Chelsea this year, it's a joke.
Fucking dumb, man. It's so dumb.
I didn't remember that.
Thiago's undoubtedly the best player that we have signed. What I mean by that is he's the only player in recent memory that we bought as the finished product, ready-made settings, 100%.
It's true. It's true.
Saying at the ground, did you see Thiago saying 3-3? Yeah. I did see that still. Thiago's on stuff. I'm not even gonna lie. Big up.
My guy.
Okay, love. Everyone got the lights up still. Like to see. Come on. What are you saying, man?
So what I've been seeing is apparently the Liverpool reporters saying it's unrealistic. But that's
what?
But saying that the Liverpool reporters are saying that we're not sure many prefers the Real Madrid move. But then French football are saying that we are front runners for the Chouameni deal. So it's the case of who do we believe, French football or Liverpool reporters? I don't know, man.
We just got to sit back and let it see what going in it. Like obviously we all have a transfer rumor, but
just one point to make on that. Well, what Ram said quickly though is that I know the club sometimes like to give our journalists like fake news sometimes, isn't it? The French press have got no ties to us. They'll just say it as it is.
That's true.
So if they're saying it's true, I want to believe them in it because I know how we like to move. So we don't really like people to know.
And Ram, that's
more as well. You don't want people to know that we're in for him. But yeah, go on.
And that's like the leading paper in France. Is that how Marca is for Spain? It's I don't know how to pronounce this.
L'Équipe.
Oh, L'Équipe.
Yeah. Herschel saying Graven, Birch, and Nunes, and we move. That wouldn't be bad. And Marquez also saying Maddison, brilliant player, offers long range free kick threat, which is true. All right, so let's get into player ratings. Alisson.
9 with chest. I thought he was excellent.
Couldn't do anything with the goal.
That save from I think it was Wang.
Yeah.
Again, made his mind up. He rushed out and kind of backed off. I'm running out of things to say. I always have to give credit to Ram because Ram saw this from months ago when a lot of us didn't. But the guys are meant to. I'm so happy he got his golden glove. Yeah, it was shared, but he deserved. If City had kept a clean sheet and Edison had picked him to it, if there's one player I'd want to get individual accolade, it was Alisson.
Yeah,
so even though it's shared, I'm happy he got it.
Legit. I'm running out of things I have to say for this guy. As a man,
he's the best goalkeeper I've seen for Liverpool, easily. Easily.
Same.
I went around for Bruce Grobbler and that, but I think he could be the best goalkeeper that we've had at this club. Like, I don't know, he's in the territory soon.
I loved Reina, but there's not a comparison. Alisson ain't making a mistake. Reina was making.
Look, I mean, I've seen Jersey Dudek, but for me, Dudek is a finals goalkeeper. For some reason,
he wasn't
turned up.
He was sus in the 38 games, bro.
In 38 games, he just wouldn't. I don't know why he would be so suspect.
Hella sus, bro.
And Reina's class, man. But Ali is just
it's different level.
People, I'm gonna say this right now. When he ends his career at Liverpool, hopefully, people will be looking back at him and putting him in the likes of Buffon and Casillas.
Yeah.
They will do it. They will do it.
He just needs a couple more.
People will talk about Edison with his feet, yeah? People will talk about Alisson as the most all-round goalkeeper. Distribution, handling, positioning, which is his best attribute, 1v1s. He's got the whole package. Like my boys on Compass say, get yourself a man who could do both, man. And that's what you have to do.
Hairline, he's just got it all, bro. It's a joke to
got the beard, bro. We just call him Thor, innit? Call him Thor, innit? The man's got the hair and the beard, bro. You know what I'm saying?
It's outrageous.
Godly.
If we're having a Maddison conversation, what about JWP Ray Southampton again? Would you do Maddison over? I would have Maddison over.
Bro, if we get 100%. JWP for 10 million, I might take it, you know.
10, I'll do 10, but he's.
You know what? You're so right. The price is everything. 10, of course. I think a handle for that.
But 10
10 mil.
We got Minamino 7. They ain't doing that.
He's their captain as well, you know, and they're like,
So you're looking 40 or so.
So academic science here. Just to answer this question, I fly to Carvalho's flag wherever I go. I'm telling you, it's night and day. You'll just see, but he's better than Elliot. Trust me, even me and Demo thinks that Carvalho's going to come in and not do much. But just wait. I said this about a month ago. I feel at some stage of next season, you might see him be a regular starter. Like similar impact how Diaz, and a lot of Liverpool fans be like, "Oh, I didn't know you'll be this good." I'm telling you from now, this guy's going to be amazing. I know it's a level up, but you can just sometimes you can just see in a player. You can just see.
Thing is, right? You know what? You know Carvalho. When I see him play, does any of you have like a cat or a dog? This is going to sound so mad.
I've got 2 dogs still.
You know when dogs like to go through. You know when you have your arm out on the armchair, and the dogs like to go in between like your arm and your body. He reminds me of that. Like when he just goes in between those defenders and gets in the box and scores. You know what I mean? That's. I think he's just one of those players that's very tricky and very like. He knows that he's small, that he can get through those little places. Like,
I don't like hyping up players too much, but this is one player I am because I just believe in him and I know what he's gonna bring. This is one player I'm hyping up.
He's got a cool celebration as well.
I
feel like he's
the way he went to Etihad and did this.
Even his little cameo in the Prem, he played the back. I think their last 2 or 3 games. He scored a wicked goal at Southampton. He scored a wicked goal at Southampton.
On the right.
There you go.
All right. So then, cool. What about? I'm cool. I'm hearing 9, man. Trent.
Again, you see how we all said.
Yeah,
I'm honestly gonna say it's gonna be tough. I'm saying 6.5.
That's
what I was thinking.
That's exactly what I was thinking. That's 3 man, so it don't really matter what man said. That's 3. I was literally thinking 6.5. You know, I was thinking I can't really.
I was even gonna go. Look, I was thinking 6.5. Either or.
I think the occasion got to him.
He wanted it, innit? I can.
You can even see at the end when he's just shaking his head. It proper got to him.
And defensively we're suspects on that right because I think he wasn't like properly switched on. He was like, I need to get this. I need to get these guys going. I need to be that guy. And it was actually being a detriment to us. So I'm gonna go.
Is this an instruction from Klopp? Is Klopp just saying to him though, like think about going forward first? Because I don't really see Klopp going mad at him too often. But I just feel like, bro, you're always just up the top, like always running back. But it must just be a thing from Klopp where he's just like, listen, whoever the centre backs are, they'll just defend 2v2. Like it's cool. But like
you know why it's annoying?
5 at the back, they were just getting in behind us every time. But
you know why it's annoying? Because he's actually a good defender. He's actually a good defender. When he's asked to defend, he defends well.
Stephen, this is a big comment. It's mad. The margin of error is so small. We can't even draw in peace anymore. We have to be C when we play them. Big facts. Trudon killed me with this. Pet can go host the new season of Crystal Maze with his board head waste, man. Allow us boardies, man. Be easy, bro. Why do you man's win the league? Let us have it. You man's win the Champions League. We move. Yeah, we will win the Champions League this season, and then next season it's all about the league. We're locked on, fully loaded. Trust me, we're coming for you. We're coming.
Bro, in these debates, man.
Speaking of French Open too much, innit?
Yeah, I know, bro. I need
as well.
Yo, Roms, I need some reassurance right now. I need my goat to step onto the clay as soon as possible, and he's doing it today. But
you know when he's on the clay, that's it.
Klopp has to do the Nadal and get 2 of each. You know what I mean? Get 2 of each. Premier League, Champions League, FA Cup, League Cup. He needs 2 of each, man, for me. So there you go.
Bro, I wouldn't hold my breath either, brother. Jessica, and I wouldn't because you turn blue, bro. It's mad. All right. So and Paul Joyce ain't always right as well, to be fair. But yeah, he is credible though. Bonkers LFC said 10 with chest, you know. Ali, yeah, say nothing. Allison is elite, you know. Hey, come on. I'm just getting through some of the hey, come on. Ali is boshing now. Come on. Ali was hard, very, very, very hard today. Edison and Ali, 2 best keepers in a modern league.
I don't want to be that guy Vato Games, but Alisson's on his own level. I'm sorry.
I was going to say that. I was going to say that. I don't think. I think the levels are a little bit, and that's just not me even. That's why I was.
It used to be like this. It used to be like this. This season, it's something different.
I think there's no debate of who's the best goalkeeper, especially this season that Oblak has this season.
And Bayern says AB is better in my opinion. That's a good shout still. And Mans even says Justin says Ray Clements is more legendary.
I can hear Clements.
I can hear Ray Clements still. Can hear that. All right, let's go to our other fullback. Let's go Robbo. Obviously got the goal.
I think Robbo had a good game, linking up with Diaz a lot of times in the first half as well.
Yeah. There was one time where he overran it. I know Saint was going mad at this. There's one time where it was like edge of the area and he just kind of like kicked it.
So why did you not?
And it went off the pit.
I was like, bro, just put it in your like, come on, bro. Like,
this is how I know we feel, bro. This is how I know we feel the same because I was shouting. But when you two just said that, I didn't know what bit you meant. Then I remember the bit I got angry. When he just ran off the pit, I was like, bro.
And you know what it was?
Rob's face is changing. Rob's face just.
Oh, fam.
Bro, how Saint felt is how I felt it felt, bro.
Oh, bro. Do you know what it was as well? Do you know what it was, yeah? Defensively, I thought he was good as he always is. But I felt that our problem for a lot of our attack was like the final ball. The creating. And I felt that sometimes he kind of was a bit to blame for that. Do you know what I mean? Like the ball wasn't quite right, or he was choosing the wrong thing. And it was only in like the bits when I'm like, oh, we've got behind them. This is when we need something. Diaz was also, I'm not just gonna point him out as well, like did really good bits, but then it's just like, bro, you're in the wrong, like, you know, them ones there, like
he's doing too much almost. Diaz.
Too much kind of thing, yeah. So, but I'd probably say 7.5.
I'll give him 7. You know what? I would have given him an 8 because he scored the goal. And
that's what I was originally thinking.
I gave him the half because he scored the goal.
I hear the half.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying half for the goal.
And the goal, by the time it come, wasn't really like, it's not like it was like.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good
one
point.
that,
like it mattered, but it didn't.
And it really didn't, because in retrospect, so that's why I'm like, you know, them ones.
Did you see his celebration? Man was like, I scored, but it don't mean anything.
Klopp, that actually got me, Klopp was just like, not even, he gave it like a couple of claps and that was it.
Where normally he's giving it you're right.
I didn't see no fist pumps. I was just like, Rob.
I'll read out ads because this is the perspective from someone who was actually there in it. So it'll be nice to see what they say in it. Ali 10, save unreal. Trent 7, Matip 7, Kanate 7, Henderson 6, Thiago 9, KR 7, Jota 6, Mane 8, Diaz 7, Subs 7, Bobby 7, Milner 7. Okay.
Hendo 6.
Yeah, that's the one I was looking at. I think Hendo
and even Mane.
We'll get
to it. So yeah, obviously one of the things that we talked about in the preview ROMs, would we have Virgil? We both went Virg, didn't we? We did say initially. And I swear the chat was calling us. We said, yo, we might have to just sit Virgil down for this one and just play.
Yeah, then we put him in.
And because they're cool enough.
Can we all agree before we give this rating? I think even though Kanate did a madness, I do still think they both get the same rating. I don't think one was better than better than
the way Matip got spun.
Couple times, exactly.
One time it was just so bad. I was like, right, you look like you're like some fucking Beyblade right now. Man just did a full 360, still couldn't find my man, and then was running after him.
Exactly.
It was peak.
I said that when I said that to you, I was like, did you just see the way that got spun?
Because I was behind as well. I saw your reaction. I had to see it again. I was like, for fuck.
This is the best. I can't lie. This is the best Jimenez has played in a long time without getting a goal. Like his all-round play was quite.
But Rums, where was this against City, man?
Exactly.
But why couldn't you do it to Laporte?
I swear he got a dumb red card against them at the Etihad, like around Christmas time. But he kicked the ball away. This little fucking idiot, bro, man. Plays like fucking prime. Christian Vieri against
bro.
us. That's
Prime
mad.
R9, man.
Mad.
Big up Savinda. Yes, brothers, keep your heads up. Big week. Let's go. And we get big ears on Sat. Done no. One thing I do want to say is my brother, like, he's a young youth, like, and he's been immense this season, and that was an awful mistake, and it was detrimental because unfortunately, that's the thing with Konate as well. I've noticed is when he makes a howler, they lead to goals. You know, once there's just one of them ones like they lead to goals, like, and it's so easy for man to just like drop his head and think like you got to remember it's the last game of the season, like last home game of the season in the Premier League. So there's a lot riding on it, and man never. If anything, I think his game got so much better after that. Just as like, yeah, you know what, it's calm. Shout out the pass. Shout out the pass before the pass to Thiago for the goal. Like, bro, I have to just say, like, he done well.
He was better than Matip after the mistake. If I'm being
after
real.
the mistake, he was. I think he grew into it. He grew into it a lot. So we gave Trent 6.5. Did they have a better game than Trent?
Yeah,
they did. I was gonna say 7. I was gonna say Ibu
7
had a
really
better game.
Right with me, though.
So I think I'd give them both a 6, man.
I think
that's what I was originally thinking.
Nah, man. I'm sorry.
I don't think Trent was better than them, if I'm being real.
That's the thing. That's true.
This is why I said, like, that's why I was like,
definitely not 7, but I think 6.5. I think they all get 6.5.
I can set one. Yeah,
6.5.
And I think Robbo was actually better.
Because when I said 7, it come out my mouth. I was like, oh, I don't know if that's it.
They know what he's saying. They don't even sound right.
Yeah, they don't even sound right.
You didn't say his chest, man.
Yeah. And then I was like, ooh. 6.5 sounds a little bit more. All right, 6.5 across the board. And I think you're right. Let's be honest. Robbo was the best defender today.
Just quickly as well, if I'm being real, Robbo looked like the leader out there today as well. He was chatting to Ibu. I didn't really see them man really like. Yeah. Neither of them are like leaders. They're one of them like grow. But Mata probably won't now. But Ibu could grow into that. But out of the back four today, Trent was just doing his own thing. I don't know what mum was listening to J. Cole and that, like just rolling up and down the pitch. Robbo was the one who was actually like trying to get them man like organising that, but they were all 6.5.
Forest Hills. I was doing up Forest Hills on the wing. Yeah. So I was doing up. Oh mate. Big up Herschel for this. Our players' decision making is poor on the counter. Trent, Bobby, Diaz, Salah, Kate are all guilty in the final third. It's very annoying because we thrive on our counter attack and we don't capitalize. You know, that's a very big comment because I agree 1000%. Sometimes our counter looks so dangerous, and the way that it just gets broken down, and then like, you know, what the fuck is going on here? Like,
I don't want to be that guy. Yeah, I'm gonna be that fucking guy. Remember at the start of the season, I was calling for a certain player from RB Leipzig to come in and play, and he's also quite good in the counter attacks. And he's a midfielder. Sabitzer.
Yeah,
man's been doing this Sabitzer, bro. It can't do what if.
And you know what's so mad, Ram? He's not even getting game time that much. Game time.
Yeah, because he can't, and he's falling out with Julian Nagelsmann as well, which is even more mad.
Don't know. This question is very hindsighty. Don't know, but I'd definitely say recency. The Spurs one, we win Spurs, and we
recency Spurs, but I think overall Brighton that one. You can't be 2-0 up at home.
That one sticks out of my head.
Oh my days! Do you know what? If I actually
so clearly, yeah, go on.
Do you know what's mad? Yeah, I was thanking God that I did not watch that game because it was my niece's like coming of age ceremony, that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so happy I didn't watch that because I was pissed when I saw this.
You're lucky, bro. You're lucky.
So pissed.
I know you remember when Mane with the offside goal.
Yeah, I saw my phone. It went 3-0, and I was like, "Calm, I can just relax."
That was in. We're winning that.
And also, like, it's perspective as well. Like someone said, if these men slapped them 5-0 from early, we wouldn't be sitting. We would have known. We would have been able to be like, whatever, cool. You know, them ones there is what it is. Like, it's because of how it all panned out. That's why it's taken another extra air out of our balloon, man. Guys, if we stop and take a breath for a second. We were in the quad conversations until the last day of the season. No one has ever been there. We go again. Big facts.
I think the reason why we're all deflated is that I don't think we're going to see it again.
I also don't feel the rest of the team. They're still not going to be us and City's level next season, but they're not going to be as bad as they were this season.
Yeah, that's true.
They're not going to go and put 9 past United again without replying.
Exactly.
Like, going to be,
and I think Spurs. We're going to have a Premier League wrap-up and preview and probably predictions for next season, but I think Spurs are going to get even. They're the dark horse next season, not to win the league. I'm not saying they're going to win the league at all, but
they're going to be a problem.
Yeah, they're going to be a problem. Like going to the Spurs
like Chelsea this season, but for the whole season, where it's like you got.
I think they'll probably finish. If I had to do a prediction now, I think Chelsea will get stronger, but I actually think Spurs could probably get in that third spot. You know, like there's battling for fourth and there's nailed on fourth. I think they will.
Remember, Chelsea's core is getting stripped away.
Exactly.
I think Chelsea's struggling. So Chelsea's struggling next season because they're fucked from the owner's point of view. They're like not their top players, but important players they got leaving. They're going to sign like six players, like first, like starting 11. They're in trouble, bro. But I think Spurs next season. Yeah, it's going to be ones where we might have to look behind us as well, isn't it?
And Conte's actually going to bring in players he wants now because Levy will back him. He knows he has to do that.
And having the season that they had, a lot of players will want to leave, and a lot of players that they're linked to are ballers that play for Inter, and that is a big.
Even Dybala, I'm hearing Dybala wants to go there. I rate Dybala a lot.
Bro,
I'm hearing
Dybala, Stoney, Skriniar, these guys are A-grade ballers.
Proper, yeah. Like, players that if we looked at, like, it's acceptable that if Liverpool or City was to the cat, it's acceptable. So the fact Spurs are going from, it's crazy. But back to your point, like that's why we're deflated because I don't think it will be as. I think easy is the wrong word, but I know what I'm trying to say, but it just won't be as. Yeah, then we could say it's easy to do the quad in any other year.
All right, so before we get into this, can we also ask if Salah has down tools since contract standoff because he played today like his old self before AFCON, and I think it was because it was an award involved. You get me? His head's gone. Possibly, even if that's the case, we'll get to him, and even if that's the case, then we're gonna expect the best.
I just think he was tired, if I'm being real. Yeah, I think even if we look at his injuries picked up as well, I don't think we're going to be critical of Klopp. I think Klopp did not manage Salah well from AFCON, for being real.
We'll get to his rating though.
We'll get to his rating.
Yeah.
Hendo.
I think he's arguably man of the match.
Yeah,
arguably man of the match. Especially when Thiago came off, he was the guy that was everywhere. Down play.
I was just thinking about it. He was actually everywhere.
Bro, this is his new position. This is his new position. He's a 6. His best games have been at 6.
I've been screaming this like November.
He's been doing this for some time. It's not his new position, but it's just one that now.
When I saw him put in that display at the San Siro, I thought, yeah, this is you now. Like this is actually you. But this is his best position. I can hear a 7.5 for Hendo, and I could possibly hear even higher. But I think higher. You think even higher?
I think at 8.
Yeah,
I'm going 8.5.
I think at 8. I think he's the best outfield player. I think 8. But I can hear. If you want to say 8.5, I can't. I'm not.
I would personally. I don't know. I feel like I would say 8
because he would remember he was spraying balls around, man, and he did. He
does
that cut across ball to the other side of the pitch.
When Thiago left, he became a lot more influential in that type of a ball that you're saying. Like, definitely, we needed him. Like, it was. Yeah, you know what?
I'm being real as well. Yeah, I feel like he was doing a job of team-man in midfield because we'll get onto another Don in a second. But I think the other brother was not doing anything, bro. My man went missing today.
You know what? Yeah, I don't want to be reactionary, but
we'll get to that.
Actually, let me not say something stupid. But you see that player?
We'll get to him. He's in the midfield. It's not long. We'll get to him.
I just have to get that bit in there.
Like, 8.5. 8.
Pump him up in it. You man. I put him down a blank check in it. You man just put down your number. I'll go with it.
8.5 still because of that as well. I think that's a fair point. I'm not gonna lie. That's a fair point. Thiago, man like A1 sourcing it up. Obviously, was only there for how long was Thiago for?
45, bro.
45 minutes. Yeah.
9.
I don't care, mate.
9
for that. 9 for that half.
Yeah.
For that
9.5. I thought he was outrageous.
Even a
bro.
9.
I would have gone for
9.5,
10.
bro.
I would have gone for 10 for that 45 minutes.
Sick.
But if we're going for overall, I'll have to bump him down to around about 9. 8.5.
I thought he was really good, bro.
As mad as this sounds, yeah, I still think there's even. Listen, Thiago's world class, but I think there's even another level he can get to if he was just to sharpen up his shooting. I promise you, because there's a bit where he opened up himself, the goal opened up for him, and he kind of just pulled it wide.
He chose the wrong shot.
He needed to like wrap his foot around it instead of drive.
R1 circle it, not just pure circle.
He needed to finesse it. Yeah.
R1 circle, 100%.
Keep it. Look how amazing Thiago is now. Imagine him and Diaz will come, but imagine Thiago's kind of later on in his career. But if both of them can pattern up their shooting, the positions they get into, they'll go to that next level. The both of them.
It's done.
Better than
if Thiago's fit the whole season, we're winning the league. But I honestly think we're winning the league by about 6 points, comfortably. About 3 of them draws turn into wins,
100%,
and then
100%.
probably the Leicester game, we're not losing that either. Like if this Don was fit for the whole season,
that's a conversation for another day.
That's a big conversation we need to have still. Let me read out Ant's season ratings quickly. Ali 10, Big Kelleher 8, Adrian 7. Adrian, you know, so done. I didn't bring him.
Just vibes in it for the
Trent 9, Rowan 9, Simi 8, Verge 9, Kamara 8, Matip 9, Gomez 8, Kaya 7, Milner 7, Hendo 8, Jones 6, Elliott 6, Salah 9, Mane 9, Bobby 7.5, Diaz 8, okay, Origi 7, Jota 7. I hear you. That's calm.
I think we might need to redo that Jota one because
we'll listen. We're gonna do, like I said, we'll have a Premier. I'm doing a Premier League review, and then we'll do the Liverpool review as well. So I've got content coming, so don't worry. We'll get into it. So what did we say? I'm happy to hear a 9. I'm happy to hear a 9. And then Mr. MIA himself. Man like Cater. Jeez.
Can I just? I know people might come for me, but regarding this guy, yeah, I'm big up Monts. Can I remember when he said it? But this might sound recency, but I've been thinking of it. I just haven't said it. I can't keep having it because in recent games he's had a bad first half and he's grew into the game. Today it just didn't happen. But I've actually sat down and thought of it. If we were to sell him, I'm not losing sleep, you know. I've actually deeped it. I don't want to do up recency bias, but I can't see him just hitting the consistent performances. I just can't, because this is happening too much. Of recent, no, but when you look in the grand scheme of things, it's happened too much now, and I'm getting to the end of my tether with him. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't really feel that there's much that you said that I disagree with. You know, to be fair, it's getting to that point where I'm like.
What I will say is this though, yeah. Just quickly, Rams. I think we're not getting big piece for him if we sell him this summer.
You're right.
The injury record stinks. The injury record absolutely stinks.
And a year left, didn't it?
He's going into the final year. We can't go into the market with like a 40 million. Teams will laugh at us. I think just keep him, let him run down his team because he's a good player to have in the squad. If we get two certified durable midfielders next season, I'm calm with Naby sticking around and being 7th place, 8th place, whatever, because he's quality. He has got quality in him. But we can't rely on this Don for 2/3 of a season to play every game at a high level. I've realised that now. Like, he's good. He can be excellent, but what we thought was coming.
Even in 90 minutes, he's not consistent from minute.
Today he was dog food, man. He is dead.
This is the season he's sort of been fit.
Yeah,
and he's been very inconsistent.
Exactly.
Like he's been at some games he has done the number 8 shot so well, living up to that number 8. And then there's some games
few and far between, if I may say. There's very not none, but there's not enough performances where I sit down.
He went on a good run though. I'd say he went on like a 10-game run until like the last 3-4 games.
But then cool. Let me ask you 3 this. Even when he's done that number 8 role exceptionally, has it even been from like minute 1 to let's say 70th when he gets taken off? It's never been a sustained period within even the game. It's normally comes in patches of the game.
It's
true.
And I swear to God, Naby's gotten slower and slower when he's
playing. That's what I clocked as well. It's like
he plays like an uncle, bro. He plays like an uncle. Like
Naby at RB Leipzig.
It's just mad.
Naby at RB Leipzig, my man he was like here. It was
him and Werner in that last season. It was a joke.
And now he's just slow. He can't get up one side of the pitch to the other, man. I'm so.
It's the injuries as well, though, man. They're taking a toll.
And I told you about that Higgy technique that he does as well. It's like, brother, just fucking put your boot through the ball, bro.
Yeah.
What is this technique that you're doing? Like,
just put your go forward, but like push yourself forward. None of this laying back
and then letting your foot come up here. And
I told you, man, he's in his uncle bag, bro. He's Uncle Naby from now on, bro. He's not a serious.
Head down, back down, and laces through the ball. Standard kicking technique. None of this ballerina nonsense, man.
Yeah. It's a joke thing, bro. You've got it. Like, bro,
he needs to just plant his foot in the ground, get steady, and just put your foot.
Just put your fucking foot through it, bro. But when he gets it right, it looks outrageous. He turns around. What are you moaning for? Like, they're like, I don't know what I'm moaning for because that's outrageous, but it's very few and far between, like I said. Like, and what Rom said, I'm thinking, you know what? Man's getting to the point where man wouldn't even miss Naby, you know, like.
Because one of them was like, if you want to go in it. Like, I'm not going to ask you. I just like,
come on, man. Like, there's a lot of players, there's a lot of impactful players. Like, and like it said, we still ain't we let go of man like Genie, and we got man like Naby, you know, like Genie.
Sorry to cut you, saying someone said it in the chat, and he's his case is still pending. But if Basuma beats that case, I would actually love him at our club. And I know the talk kind of stopped after his case because he's still. I don't know. It's been adjourned to a later date, but he's actually, if you're actually deep in it, he's probably exactly what we need. Probably more than a Tchouameni.
He's what we thought Naby was going to be, if I'm being real.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly that. And you're trying to tell me that we couldn't get rid of Naby for a 10 mil just to ease up the flipping thing to get someone like that. But like Psychedelic said, it says
that's a mad one.
No, it's really not.
I'll tell you
he paid nearly 60 M for him.
I'll tell you my thoughts on Basuma after the stream.
Yeah.
But you're saying that you're happy to let him run down and get nothing for him, and he's not the type of player that you're going to get the reward for what you're going to get, the way in which you're looking to play him. You said 7th or 8th midfielder. Basically, you're looking for him to just sit down for the rest of his fucking contract, brother. Like, what's a 10 mil when you're just looking to
And actually, when you put it like that, I'm thinking, if Brighton said to us, listen, Basuma's 50 M's, but if you man give us Naby, I'll make it 40. I'll be like, yo,
this is what listen, I said. Naby, that's what
come to Brighton, I'll buy you fish and chips, I'll get you a little rock. We're going Brighton.
Arguing that.
Bro, that's why I said 10 mil, because in my head I was thinking, yo, that's it for that. If he's 50 M,
I can hear it.
We get him for 40 M.
Listen, that's number 15 in there as well. Call it 35.
Apparently, we're using number 15 for Mr. Jared Bowen. Apparently,
I heard that.
Do you not believe? Do you actually think Bowen will come? Can you see West Ham sending Rice and Bowen? They're two biggest players in this. It's similar to Dortmund. How Dortmund wouldn't sell Haaland and Bellingham. I don't think
Rice is leaving. I don't think Rice is leaving.
I don't think Rice is leaving.
I think think of it logically.
3 years left on his deal, bro. He's got 3 years left on his deal.
3 years left.
Bro,
You're right. I feel like he had a year or two left.
It's 2 years with an option to extend.
I was going into 2 years.
Yeah. I'm shut up. You don't have to. So I thought you only had like a year or something.
That's why they're saying 150 M's. They're talking with big chest, bro. They don't need to sell it.
And the thing is, we called Man United, but the way that finally there was a sting that stung them hard enough for them to be like, oh, that Maguire sting, they don't want to do another like this.
You
know what? I can hear Bowen.
Everyone knows. You know the nitty. Everyone's got a nitty around that's always got the goods, bro. And you're buying them cheap, and they're just busting, and then finally you're like, nah, bro.
West Ham have been on our case for Ox as well. They wanted Ox for quite a bit of time now.
And you know another thing? Ox always gets on a performance when we go to the London Stadium, you know. So that adds to it.
A couple there as well. Yeah.
I don't want Naby Lad. He plays one good game, then he plays 3 to 4 average. Then he's injured for a couple of weeks, and that is going in a circle.
I wouldn't say that. I would say he has a good run, a consistent run of decent games, and he flops, and he comes back, and then he flops again. That's for me.
And that's only and in that Ram, you're only saying that off of this season, because prior to this season, it would be. He has a couple games in his bed. Yeah, exactly. Not applicable.
Bro, doing a season rating, not applicable, bro.
Oh, mate. You know what's crazy? If you look at it, at the Wild season, Naby arguably been our best midfielder this season, and that's why we invest in that position. Thiago has been our best midfielder, to be fair, but in that position, you're probably right.
After that,
you're probably right. Yeah. Yeah, you're probably right. So what are we saying about Naby?
4, bro. He was 4. Below average.
I agree.
Yeah.
4.
Calm. Diaz.
7.5. I'm at that point where I'm thinking there could be a situation where he might be found out. I know it's very early.
I hear what you're saying, because
he is coming. Had him on lock.
He's coming,
and he does that whole scenic route coming in, like
a right angle, like he'll run straight. Yeah.
I wouldn't say found out, but what I will say is that the shiny new toy thing that I had, where I was like, I can't criticize you. I'm just glad to have you here. You're doing sick. Yeah. As of the start of next season, that's gone. I'm gonna start judging you like everyone else in it. So. Yeah. It's up to you what you want to do over the summer. You can.
And also, do you know what it is? Yeah, you're lucky, because it's like a Toy Story thing.
Where, man just came in.
The shiny new toy that, like, a lot of our toys are looking a little bit dusty. Like, do you know what I mean? It's not like
you start comparing the two, and you're like,
Buzz Lightyear settings.
It's taking 2-3 minutes for the thing to say the thing when you're pulling the cord and that. It's in our attacking thingy, sometimes your unpredictability and your creativity is still very nice. I don't know what you're gonna do, because otherwise it's just looking a little bit stale. So that's why I'm like, oh, he's new, but exactly what you're saying. Like, sometimes I'm like, you're getting in positions and do you know what it is as well? You're like, I don't even know if I should say this out loud, but fuck it, I'm gonna say it because it's my channel and I don't give a shit. But there's times where there's like something happened and the ball kind of comes to him. I was like, that ain't gonna fall to him how he wants it. Like, you know what? I'm just already like
it ain't gonna,
it ain't gonna, like, you know, the ones there like, oh, just touch it and move it on, Diaz kind of thing. Because I just feel like unless it's perfect, like. He's sometimes, we were joking in the stream, we were like, your man likes to take the scenic route and like just look at, and it's just like a bit productive. Yeah, it's like, I'm not seeing you do different things. Like,
the thing is, right?
You need to make sure that go
on. Sorry, but I guarantee every single Liverpool fan, have given this man loads of praise. Even certain people like myself have said. He's arguably his start right now is arguably comparable to what Luis Suarez had when he first came in, and maybe he can hit those levels. But now, this is the time to prove yourself next season, whether you can do the role of being that goal getter and being that technical flair kind of player. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to put you in that Saint Max kind of.
Yes, I don't want. I want to know if you're
not going anywhere.
I want to know if you're better than Saint Maximin. I want to know that you're.
I know. I think that
I know he is.
I want to know. Yeah. But I want to know for fact.
I've seen you play at Porto. I've seen you destroy teams.
Yeah.
But I need to see it for myself.
I hear, but what gives me the confidence that he already is? Even the Norwich goal, like that composure to lift over the keeper. I've not seen that in St. Maximin at all. Normally, it's like a drive and a power shot. Like St. Maximin don't have that composure about him. So I feel like he's better, but I know what you're saying, that you need to make us sure that you're better. No, I hear where you're coming from with that.
7.5.
Yeah.
Jaskaran said his output needs to improve. Like his creativity, though. Like when he has the ball, I'm like, oh, I get excited. I don't know what's gonna happen, and something could come.
It's a very rare trait. Well, imagine the Anfield crowd is so, what's it called? Is frustrated and is a bit quiet. Yeah, that's true. And it's quiet. But then you have a player that can just do that one little move and gets everyone on their feet. That's what he has. But now he needs to have the output.
He needs to unlock it, yeah.
All I want to make goals, isn't it? He's got everything else.
I said in the review for the FA Cup final, let's fast forward 12 months. Diaz scores that this time next year. That you just need to improve him, because his output, I think his output does go up next year. 100%. Yeah, big up Jamie. But literally he's a poor finish, but I only say at the moment he needs to. It will come.
I don't understand. The thing is, sometimes I don't understand. Like Robbo and like him and like you skin man and get yourself in those positions, and you're always looking for that cut. How are you not like? Do you know what I mean? Like your right foot should be like Salah's left foot. Do you know what I mean? Because you're finding yourselves in that position all the fucking time. It don't make no sense. Like I don't know. Sometimes
Robbo had one chance that pissed me off today. Man.
Yeah, I know. That's what I said. And he just, I was like, brother.
I was just like, big man, like.
Wait, what chance was it again? I don't want to get mad, but just remind me.
It was like back post. Listen, he's had like 5
post, and he just kind of like cushioned it over.
He does like this little. He does
and
like
it went over the
ass, like
the one way he should have reached it into the back of the net.
Yeah, he needed to put his foot through it. Yeah.
Listen, just bring Risa to AXA for 6 weeks.
Robbo's like that. Robbo's like that thing. You're just thinking about your exes.
Yeah.
I swear.
No, because that ex before that was Moreno, so I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about
it's not an ex. It's an ex. It's one in the past.
You know what's mad?
It was the L1 circle. The L1 circle where you're meant to press L2 circle to do the volley. And you press L1 circle.
And it just comes off the boot mad. Like,
do you know what it is? Robbo could do with one of Simi's main traits, and it's literally confidence with shooting. Because Simi, even if it goes miles off, he's still confident to shoot. If Robbo had that Simi trait, Robbo, I think, will even go to that next level, because Robbo gets in so many great positions to score. If Robbo really wanted to, I honestly believe he can get double figures, goal scoring, right? If he really wanted to.
I remember when I told you that Ali's idol, Tafarose, as the goalkeeper coach. I swear to God, Klopp, I beg drag Risa from Norway and bring him here. I beg to God, please bring him here. Just teach these men how to shoot. I swear to God.
Jaskaran, you saw it in Porto, but not Man City saw it. We've seen it. I know we've seen it, but it's just not. It sometimes, if I'm honest with you, like I feel like it's just, when you're just there and you just swing the leg and then it comes off. You're like, yo, but you couldn't really like replicate that. The ones there like on a constant enough basis that we need. You got to remember, Porto, Liverpool's different to Porto. Them ones there like we need consistency. We need you to. We need output.
Well, he banged like 16, though, innit? He was moving crazy that.
When I first saw him, I thought he was some next level skill merchant. I swear to God, I thought he was another skill merchant. But when I saw him putting output, boy, I need to see.
I know what you mean, Jay, but you know what we're saying, innit? You know what we're saying. Like we need to know for definite. I know he is better, but we need to know, like, yo, and this is the season in which to do it, innit? Yeah, I need to see it.
Like I think Herschel said though, like he is better. He will come good. I think he will come good for us once he gets that preseason. That's it. I think once he gets a preseason, I'm expecting the start of next season, Diaz to be on smoke. Like he's already proved that he can just come in,
definitely
get the preseason.
Like Jaskaran said, you're right. That's why rivals can say about Kulusevski because of output. Do you know them ones there? Like he is cold. He is cold. He is cold. Jar, what are you saying, Ish?
Me. I just sticking up. Do you say me? Do you say my name?
Yeah, bro.
Don't ask me, bro. You better ask the man then first.
Are you serious? I thought John was decent today, bro. Like I thought John was actually all right. Like,
all right, put it this way. When we saw Salah warming up, I guarantee 98%, maybe even 99%. I'm gonna say this with chest as well. But Liverpool fans said Jota's coming off.
Yeah.
None of the other two was coming off. Jota,
Yeah.
when we saw my man get his tracksuit off, yeah, we all knew it doesn't matter like what Jota was coming off. Jota's the one coming off.
You know what it is though? It's, you know what I'm gonna say? You know what I'm gonna say? I don't think he was great, but I don't think he was poor. I've seen Jota put in poor performances.
Yeah.
But
he wasn't shit against a fart right now. Then, if that's what we're saying,
yeah.
What we
Can I say something? Can I say something? Let's be honest, yeah. When Salah come on, I felt there was a 10-minute period where we played worse with Salah on than when Jota was on. Like, is that just me, or am I bugging?
Are we comparing Jota to Salah, who's been dead anyway, or are we just saying objectively? What was Jota doing? He was all right. He was all right, but what was he doing on the pitch today? Like, let's be real.
His touch was decent. I didn't think
his actual link-up play was all right.
That's what I'm saying, and that's a big thing for him, Ish. That
like, Ish, come on, man. Agendas after agenda, but come on, man.
I can hear. I don't know. What was your initial rating for him, Ish? Because I can hear 6.5.
6.5 max, but I don't want to do like Jota was good. I feel like we're patronizing him almost. Like we're saying he was good today because his touch was good. Like, bro, come on. Like this is like what we expect from a number 9. Not even comparing to Bobby. This is what we expect from an elite forward, which is what we're trying to put him in the conversation for now. I just can't hear us saying, "Oh, man's touch was good." But did he contribute to any chances? I can't remember. I might be wrong, but I can't remember him really like making it happen. He just linked up playing like that.
No, it's rare.
I expect that from my forward.
No, it's rare. I don't even remember him having a shot, and he always has a shot. Jota could be having a stick
from his game.
He at least tries to score.
Yeah.
You're right.
There was one little thing. That's one thing I love. There was one little thing. Yeah, it was like pinball a little bit, but it was coming off like we was doing some intricate.
I know the bit.
Thing, exactly and then it fell to him, and then man just went to some.
Yeah. It was just man to do the FIFA thing again. Man had his finger stuck on R2 in it. Man was just trying to sprint for no reason. I'm like, bro, calm down, bro. Calm down. I'm saying, you know what? I'm saying 6. I'm even knocking him down a half because I just think we're comparing him now to his own poor standards recently. But if we're being real, you were up front today, big number 9. You didn't really do anything.
I hear it though. I hear it. He's 6.
You didn't really do anything.
All right, I'm not. I can't say. I told you, man. Like if Ish wasn't here, man could talk Joe up a little.
You might have been giving him a 7.
Ish is back. Like he's just like not having it. That's just like I got a guy like
I expect better in it. I expect better.
See what I'm saying? Marquez saying Jota 7.5, very comfortable on the ball now. That's what I thought. I thought Jota was a 7 personally. I was gonna give him a 7. I was gonna give him a 7. I thought he was all right. I didn't
any more than a 6.5 still. And you know me. Normally I'm harsher than Ish on Jota. I'll say.
Because
you know what? You can push him up to 6 then. But 7, I can't hear. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, you're getting a 6.5 then, innit? Mane, who was playing on the right and then moved to the middle. I thought
the way he's just made that position his own.
Arguably my man of the match, bro. I thought
that's what I was going. Because when Ram said Hendo, I could hear Hendo, but for me, it was Mane.
Yeah, Mane I thought was.
He just looked sharp again. Like
yeah, bro. Like I said, playing 2 positions, playing on the right, looked good. Then
because the word is he's evolved because the evolution of Mane, because he's not that same 18 to 19, 19, 20, beat his man and do something. But he's just at the right place at the right time, and he's getting more intelligent. That's the word. I'll give him a solid 9. I can even hear a 9.5.
I do wish he was playing up front first half of the season though.
Yeah. Because you can't really. Yeah, I hear you.
Shout out to what Jamie Phillips says. He says, I think the forward play is more fluid sometimes when Salah don't play. Does that sound mad, guys? Not at all. I actually agree.
A little bit. Yeah.
Jamie hit the nail on the head.
The only reason it sounds mad is because this dog's asking for 400 bags a week, and we're not looking better with him in the team. That's the only thing that's spinning my head right now. Because I'm like, boy,
man, I'm actually starting to think we may actually let him go. No, don't joke with that one, Mark.
Oh, bro.
Even though when he came on, we're going to speak about him. When he came
it was
on,
dead food today. If you want to talk about that today, yes, but then come on,
not overall. Yeah,
not overall. We will have to have a conversation. We have to have a conversation.
His shirt's in the post. I ordered his shirt at the weekend. His shirt's in the post.
Oh boy, this is mad.
All right. Okay.
subs,
then,
isn't it?
yeah. Subs. Let's start with
Millie.
Salah. Oh, Millie. We'll start with Millie. We'll leave Salah for last. Millie Vanilli.
7.
Bro, I was happy to see him come on.
I thought he done really well.
When did we ever think we would say that? I never thought I'd utter them words.
Yeah, you know, I'm gonna actually just quickly apologize as well, because man was all saying about 6 months ago, this guy can go. Let Diaz take the number 7 shirt. I'm really ready to see Millie again next season, man. I want him to stay.
Okay.
I'm not there
yet.
Let me make that straight. Big man, you're 9th choice out of 9 midfielders. You play Carabao Cup, 3rd and 4th round. Other than that, you're doing
influence. Remember, influence in the changing room. Big voice.
You're a coach of a kit, basically, innit? Like you've got.
Like he's part of like the third team.
Into the yeah. But we need him next season.
He's going to be cut from like he's going to be cut from like the Adrian Clough, like cheerleader type role, but not actually involved. Yeah,
like this done better leaving this summer. You know, Adrian's gone in it. He's not staying, is he?
We talked about
he signed a contract.
Yeah, we talked about it. Like, yeah, but the thing is,
2-year contract.
Hey, listen, what he's doing off the pitch is he's doing hospitality. He's doing hospitality. He's doing like transfers. He's doing.
You know why I can't hear that? Because we're one injury away from him being relevant again, and I can't. Are you man telling me that Alisson is not going to get? Yeah, but if Alisson gets injured, we've got Kelleher. But then what? Then Adrian's on the bench.
Yeah,
I don't even want to see one on the bench. See what I'm saying?
Go and get my man. Go and get my. Who's that goalkeeper I said last time? Go and get my.
The Donny, the young Donny.
Yeah, bro, he's cold, bro.
Oh, what? Trap. Yeah.
Trap, bro. Yo,
Trap.
That's Trap. He's in the trap, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Trap's cold, bro. I like Trap. You don't like Trap, Ram?
I mean, as third choice, I think that's a bit too much, though.
That's true. He's cold as third choice.
He's a good keeper, but I think ask him to sit. Not even sit bench, sit on the reserves.
I think if he was to come, he would want to be number 2, and I just
he would want number 1. He would want number 1.
He's cold. He's cold. Yeah, he's cold. You know, I like him, bro. He's cold.
He was number 2 at PSG for time, bro. He was there.
Yeah, I think
he's cold. I really like him, bro. When I looked at him, I was like, "Yo, you're kind of cold." You know the way. He's all right. Man, we need to sell Bobby. It's time. We need new blood.
I can never utter them words. I'm not gonna lie.
I cannot renew his contract, but I'm not selling, man. That's
words.
I'm sorry, we gotta have conversation.
It's like how I don't want Gerrard at the club for minimum 10 years, because I can't utter them words, them 2 words. You know what I mean? So,
bro, I've got his transfer value right now, right here.
But guys, Mark saying that, you're saying that, but his cameo last game was
excellent, exactly.
I dropped a 9 out of 10 against Southampton.
Let
me just put that in there. 9 out of 10 against Southampton. He was sick.
I don't want him to run down the contract, man. I want to get.
What are we getting for Bobby at the moment? For being real,
keep it and big 30. Up Ish, because Ish. No way, because big up Ish, Ram. Big up Ish, because Ish said a few months ago, we need to have conversations, because Bobby's been getting injured more than ever this particular season, bro. Like, I think he's on his 5th or 6th injury.
He's running to the ground. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised at all.
And that is true. How long do we keep him? Like, let's be honest.
Bobby, let him go at the end of next season. His contract's done, in it. He can get the Origi reception that he got today. But I can just see P's going down the drain right now.
Well, we're not getting much for Bobby anyways, to be very honest with you. Let's be honest.
At least 25, man.
That's the figure I had in my head. That's the figure I had in my head.
Let's go settings, bro.
Listen, I can admit I'm doing a sentiment thing right now, but I can't sell Bobby, bro. Like, let him just stay with one season with
he's on big wages as well. 180k.
180.
Yeah, so how has Mane been on 100 all this time? Nah, they're doing right. They're doing right. 30. Nah, bro.
I've got a proper spreadsheet of every single player at the transfer value and wages, and he is only people that earns more is Salah, Thiago, Fabinho earns the same amount as him, Trent, Verge.
Nah, Roman.
That's it.
Mane's been getting violated.
Mane's agent is just some next
Right,
African
man.
brother,
To
innit?
get
It's like
violated.
a
You know what?
He's getting
You know
violated.
what
cousin
vibe
for the
you
village,
get?
innit? It's a
You
cousin
know
for
what
the
vibe
village.
you
back
get?
home.
Yeah,
That's
you get
mad.
that. Oh, I'm just happy to be here, vibe.
It's mad. It's mad.
Hey,
Right.
guys,
100 grand.
I'll send you the spreadsheet. bro. It's kind of
Yeah, I need to see this, bro, because I've had certain figures in my head. Then you just surprised me. I thought Bobby was on about 140, 130.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
bad.
he's on 180.
We sell Salah for 90 M to Madrid this summer.
More.
I don't think we have a choice. If we're selling, selling him, then we're gonna have.
We had this debate because Saint saying you don't think we can hit 100. I think we can hit maximum 100 for Salah
with 1 year.
No.
Yeah, even with 1 year, just what he's done, and he's one of the best
commercial
of recent form. I can't really say that.
Why don't you just wait? So why don't you just wait and then sign a pre-contract in Jan? I don't understand. Why spend?
But you're forgetting Madrid offered 200 M's for Mbappe. I know he's younger, but they will offer 100 for a man in his last year of the contract. That man moved.
Don't forget
and they've got keys as well.
Commerciality, man. Salah's
he's like the face of African football, or Egypt at least. I think we can.
And he's been
I'm
on
not
like
hearing anything less than 100. 90 at a push, but
140.
I'm being real. I want a player. I want a player at 90 from.
Whoa, Ram. We're not getting that much for him in a year. I think 100 max.
What did you say?
I want 140, 150.
No way for Salah.
Not with a year left.
I know that's what you want. I know that's what you want, but you're moving mad.
Listen,
80K
I want to be
difference
6'8",
after 10 weeks, 800
pounds
difference for money.
Yeah.
You know? Jesus Christ, Lord have mercy. That 140 is not happening. Salah.
5.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Because mine was.
Goal,
you know why I agree
with
you?
You
know why I agree with you, Rams? Because mine was 4 without the goal. So that 5 is including that.
Can I even give it? It was a big goal, but the goal is not worth a 1 whole mark. I don't think. If I'm being real, bro. The man.
I'm being generous right now.
The way
that goal was needy as hell.
Needy. The most neediest goal I've seen. That's why it didn't compute in my head why he was celebrating that hard, and I thought, oh right, he thinks he's not.
Do you reckon it's a golden boot thing?
Maybe.
Because you know what he's like. It might be on a personal level. Like, yes, I'm back with he. Because remember, he's on the bench. He's probably getting info. Oh, so how much has Son scored? Someone find out the Tottenham game. How much has Son scored?
Man, will ask about City. He's like, yo, Spurs. What's going on? What's going on? What's Son doing?
Yeah, we're really in a big title race. But no. I need my accolade. Spurs, quickly.
Jamie says, I don't think Salah does it anywhere else, by the way. I think he just suits Liverpool. You won't see the same player.
I agree.
I think so.
I agree.
Ask Emery, ask Coutinho, ask all of the Arch Genie. It's just how it goes.
Yeah, it's true, bro. Sometimes he really does do too much in the box, and he could have scored 2. That's what Herschel says.
That chance with when he was running on goal with Connor Cody.
Why? And remember when I was going mad? I was going mad-ish. How mad was I going? Brother, I was going fucking
when he done a little higgy like this.
Why are you going back? Why are you going back into traffic?
That was after 2-0. That was after 2-0 against when Aston Villa scored. That was after that. I know for a fact that I was there.
Do you know what's annoying? Do you know what's actually the most disappointing thing about Salah now? The ball's coming to him on that right, and I just know he's not going to do anything. I'm just waiting, and he's just waiting for the other team to retrieve the ball. That is sad, but it's just the truth now.
Or if no one's near him to do a little triangle around the
triangle, yeah.
You might just give the ball back to the other team.
Even that shot he's trying from the right and bending it to top left, that's just not happening anymore now. Players are just moving in the way of it, and that it's sad, man.
But I do believe, I actually have faith in him to come back strong next season as well, though, isn't it?
Same.
I actually before we thought Salah's been found out. He'll go and download new packs. Like this season, he got the little foot roll thing. Next season will be something else. He'll come with a new thing next season, and then he'll still eat for us. If he's staying next season, he'll still eat another 20 goals. I just think that's.
But he ain't getting no 400k ish. He ain't getting no 400k.
I don't want to see him even
350
come out of his mouth, bro. I've said this
300.
Him and Mane, 300 bags.
Rams, this is right, my brother. Even 300, but I think in this day and age, I think that's the highest I'll go. Even that hurt for me. 250 is perfect, but he's not going to want to hear that. You'll know, Rams. He's probably on 190 now.
He's not here at 250.
Well, how much is he on now? 190 now.
Jamie didn't get the clutch goal. He did at the time, but it ended 3-1. So it's not even like it was one of them ones that ended.
He's on 200 right now.
Yeah, so he definitely wouldn't hear 250. Yeah.
That comment's killing me.
I lie. His shots are like my little niece in the ball because you know them little P rollers. It's like
yeah,
sake, man. Come on, man.
Oh my god,
4.5.
I just thought of something, and remember 2018-19 when his daughter was on the field and she was kicking the ball.
That's what it was like. That's literally what it was like.
Apparently, she scored a goal again today.
She done it today. She done it today. I just see my smile, bro.
Yeah, no, I think it is tiredness. It is tiredness, man. It's just bare tiredness. That's what I think, anyways, in terms of Salah. But I love Salah, but he needs to be sorted this summer. Either signs or he leaves. Big facts, bro. Big facts.
Yeah, we can't go into next season without him signing. No.
Ideally 280.
We are still the best team in the world despite losing out on the league. Hopefully, Salah can get his revenge on Saturday and we get number 7.
Hopefully, man.
BW, trust me.
I think this. I genuinely believe. I'm not just saying this because of sentiment and destiny. And I do actually think we do see the real Salah this Saturday.
Better hope.
Yeah.
You know, I don't even want to say a mad thing. I just want to, obviously I do, but I just want to see man just like beat a man. Like I can't remember the last time I've seen that.
Yeah.
Just play well, bro.
I know. Trust me. But you 100%. You're right, man. Eldest Wilson said, I'm worried about our midfield against Madrid without Thiago. It does worry me. We're not going to get into that now because we'll save that for the preview. But bruv, I'm very worried, and I feel like it's unnecessary. Salah earns 300k with bonuses now. Salah wants 300k base and bonuses to take him to 400k.
You better take that base out of his voice, bro. One goal and 14 or something. One goal and 14 or something like that.
Yeah,
2 goals and 14. Bro.
He'll be earning 3 times the amount as Sadio, bro. That's
lower your tone, boy. Lower your tone when he comes to the contract negotiations. I'm not trying to hear no 300 base. No chance, man.
Fuck me. He'll be earning 3 times the amount as. He'll be earning double the amount Ali is earning.
I'll play of the season. I'll play of the season, but you're earning double. That doesn't make no sense, bro. Where do we go from here to win the league? If we solve all the issues in the summer, e.g. midfield attacker, this will happen again. Where do we go from here?
We win the league.
Their subs won the City. The league. We got to wait in it. Personally, I feel like we got to wait because we don't know what our transfer window is going to be like. There's a lot of speculation. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like this transfer window, as opposed to any other, is going to be more important. I feel like, I'm actually quite optimistic. I don't know whether I should be, so I hope that kills you, but do you know them ones there? Let's see.
I think we got to win Champions League first, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
That was a big sell. We get a lot of peace from that.
And I know a lot of people have asked me about what realistic targets would we like to bring in the transfer window.
I think it's best we do a video.
Yeah, I was going to say we'll do a video for that. Just going back to some of these, just to make sure that I hadn't forgotten them, I starred them. Quickly before we get out of here, that was Salah's last match in the Liverpool player in the league. Man's Madrid bound. Mbappe staying at PSG is a problem. Could very well be. But again, we'll have to see. I feel like that will sort itself out.
I'll be very real, man. If he comes out and says I want to go, or like this is my asking price, I'm not going lower than 400, then that's cool with me. I'm a bit real.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I can't have a man trying to hold club to ransom like that.
Yeah, I 400k, no way.
Bro, the last time a guy did that was Kevin. Did that badly was Kevin Keegan, and look what happened. We signed Kenny Dalglish, and look what happened.
I just think as well, like if you're moving like that, you don't really want to be here, innit? So it's just like cool.
I'd be happy with. Would you not be happy with a Nunez and then Nkunku for Salah?
I take it.
I'd probably rather Anthony.
I want to
run over.
No, I like Nkunku. You know, I'll probably take Nkunku and Anthony over. I'll take Nkunku and Anthony over Nunez. I'm not really on this Nunez thing. If I'm being real.
Same. I'm not really on this.
Not for 70 M's. That's a joke thing.
One thing Anthony needs to do, bro. One thing Anthony needs to do is shoot, bro. You need to learn how to shoot instead of doing those wacky skill moves and trying to pass the ball into the goal. Then I'd be happy.
Right, still, even his end product needs to sharpen. But the only thing, Anthony's quite, correct me if I'm wrong, he's 22, 23. So
yeah, he's young.
Yeah, he's young.
Right,
No,
he
he's younger.
Be younger. Yeah, I think.
I want forwards who now who are good on the ball. Obviously, I want output, but bro, I can't be seeing man next season just with the ball.
Wait, you lot quickly, did we give Bobby a rating?
Oh, Bobby, we didn't.
I think he's just Naby,
he was shocking, bro. I think it was horrible.
Bro,
but he didn't get the assist.
He was getting on my nerves. He was getting on my nerves. That game.
Bro, I think he lost the ball like twice within his first 2-3 minutes on the pitch.
And this is when we scored. When it was
bro.
Straight after we heard the Liverpool crowd saying we can do this. It's 2-0 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Then the guy just kept on giving the ball. I was like, oh my god, please don't do this. Not now. Don't do this now.
No, 100%.
I might go low. I might go 3.5.
Yeah, I think 4.
I said 4.
He didn't get the assist. He didn't get the assist. I would agree, but he got the assist in itself. But
okay, I'll get
bro,
he
couldn't even. Nah, I get him a 4. He's getting a 4.
Bro, they nearly scored as well from when he gave the ball away.
When he couldn't flip in the ball, he couldn't.
Bro, it's a 4. It's a low 4, innit?
It's a low 4.
It's a low 4. You're touching 3 territory, 3.5 territory.
Ice, do you think FSG will help Klopp next season after 18-19 and 19-20 season when they thought that we won the Champions League and Premier League, we don't need no one else? Then you saw what happened. Only because I feel like, especially with the man getting Haaland, and we've got I feel like we've got things to do. So I don't think it's the same.
Klopp's not a dickhead as well. He comes across as all like nice and fun in that, but man just signed a 4-year deal in it. He's not signing to come and finish second for 4 more years. I don't think that's what he's 100%. On. They must have said to him, "This is what you're getting. You're getting this, that, and the other." So yeah.
Appreciate it, man. Jessica says, guys, I think I asked you earlier, but where do you play Carvalho in our team? I think he has to be midfield, but others say in the front 3. Let's see,
everywhere.
Because we have a team. Man said everywhere. Yeah, he's versatile, man. I'd like to see him play. I'd like to see him lock that Cater. Like, where we like, other than Cater, who else?
You need the
third member of the midfield 3. That's where I would do that team. But I think Klopp's going to deploy him either wing because he can play on
the left. I think probably on the left. I think next season Mane will be just solidly through the middle if he stays.
Do you know what I think is going to happen with Carvalho? Yeah, the first half of the season from August to Christmas, he's going to just get minutes towards the end. He's going to be one of our main subs each game.
Yeah,
and I think he's going to do so well. The fans are even going to call for. Klopp's gonna get that energy off the fans, right? They want to see more of him. Klopp's gonna, that's one thing you love about Klopp. If you're playing well, you will play. That he'll put you in, you will start, and I think he'll get a little run. I'm not saying I don't know if he can sustain it, but he'll get a little run in the first team as a starter. Because,
let's definitely BW. If Salah's demands can't be met at the club, we move on simple. We're bigger than the players, 100%.
Facts. It's as simple as that, BW.
The ones there. But listen, got to the end of it, man. Love for everyone that jumped in, man. We've had do you know what I mean? These late night sessions go off, man, and people enjoy it. So thank you ever so much. Please hit that like button on your way out. Would really, really help us. And subscribe if you haven't. Seen a couple new people in the chat. So love for everyone that jumped in. Gang, listen, it wasn't meant to be today. It is what it is. But do you know what I mean? We move on to Paris and we bring home big ears for the 7th time.
Literally, because listen, as much as we might not have Fab and Thiago, we're Liverpool Football Club. We don't do anything the easy way. I think somehow we still get it done. Like we just will. We just will. And I do feel it's just going to be heart palpitations again. We're going to be sweating, nervous wreck, up and down, but we're doing it. I can feel we can't end this season.
It's going to depend, It's going to depend.
That's as I'm saying this. That's what but you know the only good thing about this time. The only good thing about this time, we don't have to think. But we've got a net skit. Like this is literally the last. But actually,
die on the field. Die on the field.
We got Robbo though because he's captain in his country in the qualifiers. So I want Robbo to still be kind of fresh because they got Ukraine like a week later.
Is it going ahead?
Yeah.
Is that
Ukraine, Wales, that thing. But listen, that's afterwards, bro. Like listen, and And then man always telling me, oh, they've got so much man, Tierney, Robbo.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
Do with that. We need to just put all the guts, glory, everything on that pitch and get us number 7 so we can really come out of this. Because I feel like a little bit of pressure, them ones there, like a little bit of pressure to make sure that we keep these rivals off of our necks, man. All right, cool. Look, it's impossible to replace him. Now we'll talk about Salah. We'll talk about that. We'll definitely talk about that. Get my man Saint to 1K so you can go and subscribe. Hey, come on, man. Love, Jamie. Love, and congratulations on you here 1K as well, man. I see you over there doing big things. All right, guys, listen, we're out. It's been, like I said, it's been a long day. We all need to go and get some sleep and turn your post notifications on because we've got some big content coming this week. And Rams, say bye to the peoples, man.
All right, people. It is what it is. We moved to Paris. Let's go. We out.
You know this.
We out.
Ish, Roms, love, man. We're out.